Not at all, because the explanations are not tenable. Not tenable because, okay, but first of all, it is not in doubt that payment to the tune of almost $12 million has been
11.9.
Yeah, to the company. That's a huge amount of money, okay? Now, it is also not in doubt that when the governor of the Bank of Ghana, the body that made that payment, appeared before the Public Accounts Committee and he was asked the basis for the payment, he could not substantiate it. He referred a question to his auditors. The auditors also could not substantiate the payment. It's been more than a month since that happened in Parliament. It is only now that we are seeing a statement from GIDA attempting to explain the basis of the payment. And they justify the payment by saying that the amount was used for certain studies, topography study, environmental impact assessment, soil test, and the rest. And that the amount of money was part of mobilization. The contractor has used it for certain access rules and his campsite and all that. Now, our position on this is clear. This explanation, belated explanation from GIDA, is completely contrived. Because the feasibility, if you check VRE's own website, they say that the feasibility for the Pwalugu Multipurpose Irrigation Dam was done by VRE between 2013 and 2018. 2013 and 2018. And all the things GIDA claims this payment we are talking about was used for were done as part of the feasibility between 2013 and 2018. And the Minister for Agric...
They say the things that were done are these.
Yeah.
Environmental and social impact assessments,
yeah.
December 2020. Topographic survey and mapping, November 2021. Geology and geotechnical studies and drawings, November 2021. Soil and land suitability assessments, November 2021. Design report and drawings in parts 1 to 3, November 2021. Resettlement action plan, March 2022. And cadastral survey, July 2022. These are the things that have been done.
So, and our point is simple. These don't form part of the mobilization of a contractor. Environmental impact assessment was done together.
Construction of access road.
I'll come there.
Contractors.
I'll come to the construction
campsite and offices.
Yeah, and the campsite.
Construction of temporary and auxiliary
exactly.
facilities.
So I'll come to the construction part. I want to talk about the investigative reports they claim the contractor has done. You can talk to any expert in the field. Those don't form parts of mobilization. And the Minister for Agric himself is reported by the media, specifically Modern Ghana, okay, to have said that Pwalugu Multipurpose Dam feasibility studies cost $60 to $70 million. Construction cost $1 billion. Listen to the headline. Pwalugu Multipurpose Dam feasibility studies cost $60 to $70 million. Construction cost $1 billion. If you read the story, the minister explains that they've done environmental impact assessment, feasibility, all the tests you mentioned. And the cost is $60 to $70 million. That is what led...
The contractor did raise a bank guarantee of $60 million.
No, we have not even got into that place. We are talking... They say, the Auditor General says the Bank of Ghana has paid almost $12 million to the contractor. And we, and together with the journalists, multimedia, we are saying we've been to the site. There is no evidence of actual work done. Now, GIDA comes in to explain the work that the $12 million has been used for. And they are talking about environmental impact assessment and other preliminary works that borders on feasibility. So we are saying in response to that, that those works, those feasibility works, there is a cost to that, according to the Minister for Agric, $60 to $70 million, separate from the contract given the contractor, which is about $1 billion.
Oh, that's your understanding.
That is what the fact says. You understand? So the feasibility, all these investigations preceded the payment of the mobilization to the contractor. Preceded. All those things had to be done before the cost of the contract could even be put together. Because if you have not done the soil test, how will you know the kind of dam to build and the cost of that dam? So they had done everything And according to the Minister of Agric, the cost was $60 to $70 million. Government has paid. They now award a contract to a contractor, and they have paid him $12 million for no work done. So they can't say that the preliminary works that the state has already paid for is what they use the $12 million for. Now to the construction leg of their claim. Samson, I'm happy with the kind of attention multimedia has given this story. And I want to throw another challenge, because I have already done my background work. And I can tell you that there is no access road from Sariba to Pasenchi, forgive me if I get that name wrong, that connects Sariba to the campsite or the project site. No access road. If you are talking about the removal of shrubs or a bulldozer moving through a bushy area, and that create, you know the topography of the north, and that creates a kind of path, fine. But they can't talk about 5.2 kilometer access road. It doesn't exist. They can't talk about 4.2 kilometer access road. It doesn't exist. And I will be very happy if you can send your reporter there again. It is not there. If it comes to the campsite the contractor has created, you've seen it. What? Container and all that. Does that warrant the expenditure of a colossal $12 million? No. So, Samson, this matter is clearly indefensible.
Okay.
The media, we commend you for following it up. We commend our members of parliament. We are all going to follow this matter up and pursue it to its logical conclusion, which is that the payments that have been made for no work done must be retrieved for the state for developmental purposes.
Is that not too early to say? Because there's a project, the cost of the project is $993 million US dollars. Yes. So why don't we wait till we get to the...
Because the project was supposed to last for 4 years. The duration was 4 years. We have gone past the 4 years.
But they have explained that there have been difficulties financially.
There is no way.
That is why we were...
In all honesty, tell me.
The money the government
if for 4.5 years,
access.
If for 4.5 years, government has not been able to raise the money, is it the 6 months they have left that they will be able to raise almost $1 billion? This broke government that can't even pay contractors, can they raise it?
Okay, let me go to Charles.
Let's retrieve the money for us.
Thank you very much, Sammy. Thank you very much, Sammy.
The corruption is too much.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.